Hey everyone, this is Ed Chow. I'm right here back in Singapore, and this is the eastern part of Singapore. This is where the Changi Point ferry terminal is, and behind me you see all these bumboats, these really old-fashioned boats that will take us all the way to the offshore islands outside Singapore. You know, Pulau Tekong, Pulau Ubin, St. John's Island, for example. And I remember those times when we were younger that we would sometimes take these boats, walk on these rickety floorboards. I mean, they were much older. They've just been renovated a couple of years ago, and we had to jump across these little bumboats just to get to the one that that's going to take us to the different islands. And those are very wonderful memories that I had. We always, I had fear of sometimes falling into the river, falling into the sea, because you had to jump across boat to boat. And the message that I have with you is that sometimes we need to take risks in life. We need to be prepared to come out of our comfort zone, because if I were to be on shore on this side of the island and never even venture out into the sea, I would not know what lies ahead of me. Because a lot of the time we are very comfortable where we are, and it doesn't make us grow as a person. I think it is easy to remain complacent and be stuck in that little bubble, that urban bubble, I would say, because life is good here. You have whatever you need. There are probably your needs are being met because of your job is good. Your salary is good. Things are taken care of for you. But the idea of jumping from boat to boat to enjoy the sea breeze and go to a different island takes a lot of risk. Well, maybe as a child there wasn't much of a risk, but it is a metaphor for us to come out of our comfort zones, because we cannot stay in the same place today hoping to be in a different place tomorrow or 10 years from today. Because the truth is, when I spoke to some of my friends here in Singapore, the conversations that we've had or we are having are still similar to what we were having 10 years ago. Not very nurturing sometimes, not very positive in the way we lead our lives, because sometimes it goes into a very negative space. It goes into a space where we are just gossiping about people. So I'm going to encourage you to move away from, not your friends necessarily, but it's a mental space that we need to move away from, because we don't want to be stuck in the same cognitive space where it is all about lack, absence, or a feeling of dissatisfaction and grief and unhappiness. Those are important emotions and feelings that we need to go through in life, because life is never it's never good all the time. It's a roller coaster, it goes up and goes down. As long as we appreciate that there's a cycle, then we are able to live in the moment as well as grow as a person. So I'm going to encourage you to take a few risks in life. Do something you're not comfortable in doing. It doesn't necessarily have to be physically dangerous. Sometimes just going for a holiday to a nearby country, not knowing where to go for the next stop, not planning the next destination and just getting lost in that city would really do you a lot of good. So do that for yourself and for your own cognitive development. All right? This will really be, I think, a way to grow ourselves and grow as a person. So till the next episode, stay well, keep well, and speak up. All right? Be swell. This is Zed Chow signing off. Take care.